we all like to put into our stuff just to give you guys something new. So with her, she comes with a sword, which it doesn't appear in the show, but we wanted to give her a reason to be really cool rather than just being a familiar character. So giving her swords kind of made her a little more fearsome, I guess. Kind of like female Jedis. So with Rodimus Minor, here's another character that Derek Wyatt and myself had a lot of fun creating. Harkened again back to a lot of the G1 roots. Kept a lot of the same color scheme information. I know that in the photos here, the burgundy paint actually looks closer to a black, but trust me, it's just the photo. He's really burgundy. But we wanted to kind of put a familiar spin on his character. If you notice the minor at the end of his name, the original idea was, of course, to have Rodimus Prime, but at the time we kind of felt like there was becoming too many primes in the story, so that kind of cheapened Optimus a little bit. So we wanted to kind of put a spin on this character, make him like the next rank down from Prime, and actually put a spin on the story where he's the chosen one in the. It gets really deep. I can talk about this all day, but he's basically like a junior commander. He's like the first non-prime to command a squad, and you might have seen the beginning of season 3 where you actually get to see him in action against a lot of Decepticons with his team.
How's that go?
It doesn't go so good. With Ratchet, he's probably one of the real breakout characters in the animation. He starts off as this crotchety old guy, and then throughout 3 seasons, you kind of get to know more about him, and he turns out to be this really compassionate character who's a little, rough on the exterior. So, also during the story, you get to see him at different ages. So we figured it would be cool to actually show a younger version of him rather than the beer belly version of him when he's a little older. So here he is in his Cybertronian glory as you meet him in the season 1 episode where they introduce the background between him and Lockdown. And he's going to be redecorated into you-know-who. A quick note about this, there is another head sculpt. I was trying to twist everybody's arms when we were first making the Ratchet toy. I'm like, come on, let's just sculpt a new head. We're going to get the redeco out, So, thankfully they let us do it, because now we have another cool character to add to our product line. And then there's this guy. With Waspinator, we wanted to do another redeco of the Bumblebee mold. Unfortunately, did not have the foresight when I first created this character a number of years ago we didn't even know about Waspinator at the time. So we didn't have the foresight to actually add in a new head to the mold, and when it comes down to it, we didn't have the money to add in the head at the end of the day here. But what we're trying to do is actually just show Wasp in the episode where he comes to Earth, and he's actually tracking down Bumblebee in Cape Fear style. And but the story we're spinning to kind of account for the fact that he doesn't have his proper head is he actually at this point has stolen Bumblebee's helmet, and he's just having a malfunction in his camouflage paint. So trying to use the bio to make up for some shortcomings. Goldfire Grimlock, basically this is just a straight character upgrade. In the bio we'll go to explain that, through some process he actually upgrades his armor to be a little more powerful than it really is the first time that we saw him. And Hydrodive Bumblebee, just a fun concept we're playing around with. We realized how popular Bumblebee is as a character. So we wanted to get him a little more accurate to his proper scale in the show, so we made him smaller. but we realized that we also need to give him some gear and package to kind of make him worth the price you paid. So, so we came up with this concept that he would be an underwater, like, submarine type character, and we never really got to explain much in the story, but it was a goal. He is the yellow submarine.
That will stick forever.
So, quick note about that bumblebee. The bumblebee actually was removable from the submarine. So, just a note, when you get it, you can remove it. If you don't want to play with the submarine, you can still play with the little yellow car. Alright. Okay, to Blackout. Here's another case of different segments inspiring other segments. So we took the movie reference of Blackout and we decided to kind of create a character from the movie universe and the animated universe. Some of you that are familiar with the episode that he appears in may take note that he has an Earth mode instead of the Cybertronian mode that you saw in the animation. So here again, we just wanted to kind of give you guys something familiar from the movie that made sense, and to tell you the truth, we just needed a helicopter. Wingblade Optimus. It's a redeco. The base robot, the straight up Optimus, he was from the Battle Pack version. We just redecoed him up a little bit, and then we also kind of tooled up some new parts to give him the suit that he uses at the end of season 3 to take on Megatron. One last note about that last slide. I thought the next slide was going to be a little different. All those parts that were on Wingblade Optimus are also interchangeable with the Voyager version of Optimus Prime. So if you want to actually upgrade your larger Optimus Prime, you can take all those parts and put them on. Here we have Thundercracker. Obviously the first one of the Seekers that we came out with was Starscream. The next was Skywarp, and we figured of all the other Seekers we can do, this one made the most sense.
So guys, that basically wraps up the product portion. We hope you liked what you saw. A lot of great stuff coming out in 2010.
Thank you so much for coming, guys.
We definitely have a good amount of time left, so we're always happy to take Q&A. It's a little tough in this room without a microphone, so please be patient. We'll try to get to everyone. Go ahead, sir.
On your sound wave, you have Brett back in there. How does it rumble?
The question is, in the Soundwave exclusive that we have downstairs, we have Ratbat, Ravage, not Frenzy. Your question is, what happened to Frenzy? Why didn't we do Frenzy?
No, why didn't you rumble?
Oh, Rumble.
Yeah.
We had to choose for the characters. Before we chose, we didn't go through all of them, just based on the tooling and what made the most sense, we chose those 4.
Ask them about Into Skywarp. Spark, why is the
I've got a question.
We'll probably save that movie silent for the foreseeable future. We did a fair amount of G1 and 82 sports guys early on, but I think certainly this year you will see mainly movie guys.
No. Yeah, way back there.
Will the animated Transformers be on your network that comes out next year?
Yes.
Will it be a new season then?
No, not a new season. We'll just play reruns of the season 3 episodes.
Okay, when is your network
It's all open.
What?
When does the network start?
This is the toy team right now, so I'm not sure we're comfortable getting into the new network partnership, and nothing's really final as far as that goes, so anything we say today could easily